Grace and peace be multiplied unto you. Today, we are going to talk about forces and energy. Forces and energy. We'll be talking about sources and forms of energy. So we start. Forms of energy. First, what is energy? We say energy is the ability to do work. Human beings and animals get energy from their food. Similarly, electric bulbs and other appliances get energy from electricity. Cars and all the vehicles get energy from petrol and diesel. We use energy in different forms. Some of the important forms of energy are heat, light, sound, electricity, chemical, and mechanical. We use heat energy to cook food and iron our clothes. We use electrical energy for lighting, fans, television, refrigerator, and computer. Thus, all the devices uses different forms of energy. So we are going to talk about the forms of energy. The first one is heat energy. Heat energy. When fuels like coal, gas, petrol, and diesel burn, they supply heat energy. We use such energy to cook food, to run vehicles. Hence, heat energy is capable of doing work, and so it's a form of energy. So with heat energy, when we burn coal, gas, petrol and diesel, it produces heat. Okay. So with the heat, it helps when we use it. Let's take the charcoal and the gas. The heat that we get when we burn it, we get heat. The heat that we get can be used to cook food. For petrol and diesel, it moves the car. Okay, so it's a form of energy. I move on to light energy. When you enter a dark room, nothing is visible. That's when you're in a dark room, you can't see anything. But as soon as you switch the light on, all things are visible. Thus, it is the light energy which makes all things visible. So with light energy, it makes you to see. It makes everything visible. It makes you to see everything clear. Plants use light energy from the sun to prepare their food. Okay, plants use light energy from the sun to prepare their food, which we all know is called photosynthesis. When you click a photograph picture, when you click a photographic picture, light falls on the film and produces a chemical change in it. That forms of picture on the film. Thus, light is a form of energy which makes all things visible. So with light energy, it makes things visible. It makes you to see things where it's clear. Now move on to sound energy. A body that vibrates or goes back and forth rapidly produces a sound. A body that vibrates, goes back and forth rapidly produces a sound. When the sound waves create vibrations in our eardrum, then only we are able to hear. Sometimes, sound is too faint for us to hear. That sound is too what? You can't hear it. It's very low for you to hear. We can produce vibrations by plucking, stretching, rubbing, blowing air, or shaking different materials. The stretched strings or a guitar or violin produces melodious sound when they are strung. Okay, so with sound, it vibrates. Okay, it goes back and forth rapidly. Some sounds you can't hear, it's very faint. So when we pluck, we stretch, we rub or blow air, or shake different materials. Let's take the tambourine for instance. When you shake it, you can hear sound from it. The trumpet, when you blow, you can hear sounds from it. The guitar, when you stretch, okay, you stretch with your fingers, okay, you strike with your fingers, you hear sounds from it. The guitar and the violin. Now let's go to electrical energy. We use electrical energy in so many ways at home. Electricity can run as so many devices such as electrical bulbs, fans, tube light, television, etc. Heavy machines also use electrical energy to work. Thus, electricity is the most useful form of energy. So, electricity is the most useful form of energy. That's the energy most people use. We use electricity to what? To switch on our bulbs, our fans, our tube lights, our television, etc., our computers, etc. Okay. When you go to the factories, they use electricity. So that's the electrical what? Energy. It is the most used form of energy. And let's go to chemical energy. Torches, radios, toys, watches, etc. uses energy supplied by batteries. Batteries have chemical energy inside them. Coal, LPG, and CNG have chemical energy stored in them. They are used as fuels to give heat and light. The chemical energy of petrol and diesel is used to run vehicles such as motorcycles, car, buses, and trucks. Okay, so with chemical energy, this with the battery. The battery we put in our torches, our radios, our toys, our watches, our games, etc. Okay, let's come to mechanical energy. The energy possessed by a body due to displacement caused in it by the application of a force is called mechanical energy. Mechanical energy is made up of two kinds of energies. That's the potential energy and the kinetic energy. So let's talk about potential energy. The energy possessed by a body due to its position or configuration is called potential energy. Water stored in the water tank on the roof of a building, a brick laying on the top of a building, an aeroplane or helicopter above the ground level, all possesses potential energy due to position of the body. Similarly, a stretch catapult, the wound upspring of a water or a toy car, the cooked upspring of an air gun, all possesses potential energy due to configuration of a body. We do some amount of work to change its position or configuration of a body. We do some amount of work to change its position of configuration. This amount of work is considered as energy spent by us. It is stored in the form of potential energy. So let's go to kinetic energy. The energy possessed by a body due to its motion is called kinetic energy. A speeding car, a flying aeroplane, flowing water, running horse, all possesses kinetic energy due to motion. And we'll talk about the solar energy. The energy radiated out by the sun in the form of heat and light is called solar energy. Plants use this light energy to make their food. Human beings and animals get food from these plants and get energy to do work. Thus, we are indirectly dependent on the sun for our energy needs. During the preparation of food by plants, that's photosynthesis, light energy is converted into chemical energy and stored as starch. The process is shown below. So the sun, that's the light energy, it goes to the plant, that's photosynthesis, it produces starch. that it goes to human and plant. Okay, let's do a quick summary. So we said energy is ability to do work. When fuels burn, we get heat energy. Light is a form of energy which makes all things visible. A body that vibrates or goes back and forth rapidly produces a sound. The energy produced by electricity is called electrical energy. Chemical energy is stored inside the battery and fuel. The energy possessed by a body due to a displacement caused in it by a force is called mechanical energy. The energy possessed by a body due to its motion is called kinetic energy. The energy radiated out by the sun in the form of heat and light is called solar energy. An assignment will be sent to you. Try and do it and submit it by Thursday. Stay home, stay safe. Don't forget to practice social distancing and always put on your nose mask when going out.